As our cruise ship entered and docked into Venice, this is a nighttime view of our docking procedures. We ended up getting a water taxi first thing in the morning to get from our ship into Venice. Being in Venice early is a really surreal experience because you get to be there before all of the major shops are open and before a lot of the people are on the streets. After exploring for a while, we managed to find our hotel, which is located near St. Mark's Square. Around every corner, there's something new to see. From the amazing bell tower right across from St. Mark's Basilica, to the clock tower, which is on the other side of St. Mark's Square. And as a reminder, don't forget to look up. You'll always see something new and interesting. And of course, how can you not comment on the beauty and splendor of St. Mark's Basilica in St. Mark's Square? And of course, what trip to Venice would be complete without seeing some of the gondoliers going down the canalways? As the day progressed, you got to see the thousands of visitors that came into Venice. As we explored, we came upon several different open-air markets, including a fish market, a vegetable market, and produce market, as well as artwork, different shops. It was just amazing. And don't forget, St. Mark's Basilica is not the only church in the area. There are tons of smaller churches that dot all of Venice. Also, I wanted to take a second to show you our hotel room, which was really well appointed and very beautiful for a few days stay. And the bathroom wasn't that bad either. And now the hustle and bustle of Venice during the midday. You can see all the ships moving, you get to see the gondoliers out, you get to see travelers all around. This is a beautiful monument that's right at the shoreside. And another lovely monument that I was able to find in a small park near the Naval Museum. And for anybody who thinks that you just rest on your vacation, here is proof that I did not do that. One of the most spectacular things about Venice isn't the history or the architecture, but the sunsets that you get from the location. They're simply breathtaking. On our first night in Venice, we had a dinner cruise, which included a 7-course meal. It was just overwhelmingly huge, but it was still amazing. We boarded the galleon and it was just like going back into the 15th or 16th century. Here's a brief view of our menu. To start with, we had a variety of different appetizers, including a separate seafood course on those appetizers. Then we had some amazing risotto, followed by a crepe filled with different types of meat and potato, and then a fish meal to cover off everything else. At that point, I was getting too full and I couldn't even look at the desserts. Good morning from St. Mark's Basilica, also in St. Mark's Square. I just wanted to do a videotape for me here so that I could prove that I was here and that I'm early enough to where there are no crowds at all. It's incredibly quiet right now. Most people don't tend to get up until about 9 o'clock. Most places don't tend to open up until about 11 o'clock. But I mean, I've got the clock tower behind me. It's just amazing. There's just nobody, like, look, there's nobody in St. Mark's Square at all. I got the high tower behind me as well. This is crazy. The Murano Island is behind me as well. That's where they make all the Murano glass. So I wanted to give you a little treat to show you this first thing in the morning, so on my walk. So, ciao. Right next to St. Mark's Cathedral is the Doge's Palace, or Duke's Palace. This was the regional ruler of Venice during the 15th, 16th centuries. It's now been turned into a museum, but it's really quite a lovely building. The beauty of ancient architecture in Venice is renowned, and you can see it in the performing arts centers as well as the museums and the churches. The gondola's getting ready in the morning, first thing for a hard day's work. As the sun rises here in Venice, you get a chance to see all the buildings on the shore side, just starting to get ready. You'll also notice that many of the, actually all of the lanterns have like a pink glass in them. It makes it really, really pretty at nighttime. Between St. Mark's Basilica and the Doge's Palace is this door which has the heraldic winged lion of Venice. Again, another view of the Rialto Bridge early in the morning. You'll notice that there's nobody on it. And a rarity This is Venice in the morning with almost no one on the street. Even the waters are empty this time of the morning, with all the boats being empty and ready for new people to come on board. So until the next video, see you.